Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Boise State Broncos. Now to my guys in the booth, take it away.
Bring it home, boys! We got this!
Boise State ready to send out that offense. Scanning the field, it's Rayola. Time to take a shot. Snags it. Touchdown Broncos! They take the lead with the 6. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Hemby. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And they really need to convert this 3rd down, guys. If not, they're staring at a 3rd punt. He wants to change this route. He rifles one deep to the left. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
3rd and long is difficult. You have to push the ball down the field. Nothing worse than watching people dink and dunk on 3rd and long and get tackled and run the punt unit on. I like the aggressiveness. Try to push the ball down the field. It's not the worst thing in the world. You throw an INT. It's kind of like a punt.
He's going fertile. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because...
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, this game really has turned into a defensive struggle, and both defenses right now are just absolutely dominating. That time, nice job using his pass rush moves, getting to the quarterback, and they just look like they cannot be blocked right now up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. To throw, it's Holstein. Uncorks it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the North Carolina Tar Heels. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Trying to set the tone with the run. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to pass, it's Holstein. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the tight end. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Hemby. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do with it.
Starting to feel a little pressure. Got a man. It's Hemby. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And the Wolverines are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. That's reeled in, it's Anderson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the 1st down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
And back to the air on second down. Fires on the move. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
From the gun, running back gets to give. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree. Jesse agrees. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes.
Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets and the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical fourth downs. He found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Again. Brought down short of the goal line. 2-point try is no good, and it's still a 6-point game. Now on the move.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Last run didn't get much. Ball's at their own 26. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Intercepted. A turnover in their own territory. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, UNC. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick 6.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Touch pass on the run. At the 35, he's got room. It's a seam wide open. Turning on the Jets. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Michigan. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And the finishing touch, courtesy of that 75-yard run to the end zone. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Off the play fake. Can't make the connection. The pressure there calls the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect.
He wants to take the top off. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Buying some time. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Under fire. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Wolverine. Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. So they take over with great starting field position, moving 36 yards. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He'll get rid of it. Finds space on the right. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Steps away. Bought a little time, lets it go. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Well, that ball landed incomplete. You saw the quarterback's speed, and you saw how big of an asset that is for this offense. There was a good pass rush, but he was easily able to avoid the defenders and at least give himself an opportunity to complete that throw.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Quick spin on the run. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Jordan. Finds his man, it's Anderson. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Out of out of the shotgun. They go to the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This late in the game, 4th quarter, go time. We got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's 3rd down coming up, but we got to put this thing in full throttle.
Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 40, the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Florida Gators. Go Gators! Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Throws for the tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
To the air on 1st down. Now he's going to break the pocket. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
They just keep firing. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying the left side. Oh, he's got some space. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the 2nd level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll try the run. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game this far.
He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Looking for a crease to the left. There he goes. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Shows him the stiff arm. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Breaks the tackle. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. And that one will give them the lead. lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Raiola. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Wants to fire on second down. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab on the right. Turning it on. He's at the 10. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
And guys, the defense's head might be spinning a little bit after giving up that huge gain on the first play. Pushes for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator!
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Wolverines come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a gap. It's Embiid. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Jukes his way for more. The Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Grab near the marker, it's Lockett. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Touchdown, Michigan! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
They had a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
This is going to be tough sledding for this quarterback now. You're trailing, you're in the second half. Defense knows you've got to throw it. You're going to have to sit in the pocket under duress and start making throws in tight windows. It's not an easy situation by any stretch, but big-time players make big plays in big games.
Catch in the middle, it's Burks. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. The Gators have a first down.
And that was one of those, you got to have it. I mean, it's a fourth quarter, fourth down. We got to get some points. Palmer, they needed that one.
Yeah, all routes have to be run at the right depth, and the ball's got to come out at the right time. Nice job there by the quarterback, working through his progression, finding the open man, and keeping this drive alive.
Of course, it was the quarterback. I thought it was the receiver.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Raiola. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. Defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of saying, hey, we got to make sure we take him away.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
That's one thing this defense takes a lot of pride on. They like tackling the catch, and they like being around the ball. That time, he was in proximity to knock that thing loose. Nice physical play.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
What a big play in the fourth quarter when you're trailing and you really needed to get a first down here. Nice job by the quarterback, making the pass, getting the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Gators are rolling down the field. Going up top again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Back to pass on second down. Gonna take a shot. Intercepted deep in his own end. Takes it the other way.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Remember to play like a champion. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. To the air. It's Raiola. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going deep. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Irish. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
And the Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Oh, a lot of space. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Henby. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
The end is drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Thrust that arm out. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. send the tight end in motion. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw. It's Holstein. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
They'll try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack. Out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. I guess they believe the entire field is 4-down territory. A bit of an odd choice, but they'll go for it on 4th and 12 miles. Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Wolverines! He got a step and just dusted the field. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback keeper. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded. Understand what...
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Got his man. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He might want another play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. It's Hemby. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's Henby. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the third quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. Gonna look downfield again. That's caught. It's Anderson. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's got it. First down and more. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Going for it all. Touchdown, Michigan. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the school.
Yeah, they had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know these guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Got his man downfield. There he goes. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating an explosive play.
The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They'll run the option. Quick toss. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. The option look. He'll toss it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
To the air, it's Raiola. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Tight end now in motion. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And just what the doctor ordered, you needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Fires to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Anderson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. And the Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. Unloads to the right. Pulls it in. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And this is the chance for this offense. A first and goal, fourth quarter, trying to tie the game up. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Unleashes to the end zone. Fires and picked off. And that pick will seal the game as the clock strikes 0.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Trojans of USC. Fight on. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense.
Here we go.
He'll start the third quarter with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. The give to the tailback. It's a running room. He's loose. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Wolverine! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week. And you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late. But what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Knight. Fires to the big fella. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
I don't know if this is the time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 40. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The offense with a major gamble here going for it inside their own 40. On fourth down, looking for the completion. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set...
It's a seam wide open. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
You love that decision if you're the head coach. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. Nothing's there. Good job by the quarterback, tucking it and running and just getting what he can get.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. Goes to the option. Here's the handoff. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the...
Turning on the Jets. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
Really nice pass right there. This guy's got a lot to live up to. So much pressure when you think about playing quarterback for the Trojans. Heisman winners, guys like Carson Palmer, Matt Leinart, Caleb Williams. There's a lot of people watching this guy hoping he can be the next great one at USC. When you see throws like that, he gives you the hope that maybe, you know what, he might just be.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Back to pass, it's Knight. Flips it out in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
When they try to spin it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by their defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Bringing the heat. On target to the left. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this.
Wide open spaces. Oh, he's got some space. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, USC.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tembe. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Throws to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Rushes on him. He's going to take off. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Here comes the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And I like changing things up. I like trying new things. Handing it to the tight end, that's something you don't see very often. A little creativity. Now, there was negativity in the end, but I like the creative thought process of trying to get somebody else the football.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He'll do it himself on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
They try to go draw, but there's just way too much penetration in the middle of the offensive line. And then the offense has a negative play.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
The offense has got to find something here in the 4th quarter. You can tell, pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot. Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that 4th down stop, and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the 4th quarter to get me the football back.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
They'll go with a direct snap. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
The Wolverines line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2.
Now, 4th down.
No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Might be changing the route. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Shows him the stiff arm.
I just love when running backs make those decisions, and when they get close to the sideline, some will take that advantage and step out of bounds not to get hit. But I love when they do like this and stick your foot in the ground, get downhill, get some positive yards because it helps your offense on the next down.
They'll try the right side. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Really nice job by the running back here in the fourth quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot late in the game. They need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Buckeyes of Ohio State. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Trojans of USC. Fight on. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Scanning the field, it's Yarnell. Intercepted, and no one's able to score right now. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can have unbelievable hands to the mix, because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right back to the well. There he goes. An explosive play in the...
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Texas Longhorns. Hook 'em. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Here comes the Texas offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And the Longhorns have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. He'll pull it down. The Longhorns get the first down.
On 3rd down, he calls his own number. Really nice job by the quarterback, making the decision, being decisive. He does a good job going, getting the first down, a new set of downs for this offense.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Oh, they're after him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Perry. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Daniels. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Longhorns! They take the lead with the 6. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And how do do you not love the guts of this offense? Fourth down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying play action. He fires one deep over the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Lost a throw on 1st down. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
That's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we could get him out of the pocket and flush him, we could get after him and chase him, bring him down. They did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. At the 35, he's open. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. An 84-yard drive there, and the capper a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Looking to throw, it's Daniels. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, it's been a defensive struggle so far in this game. In the first half, we saw that. And I guess the question is in the second half, can these defenses keep it up? It looks like this one can. Getting a sack there on 2nd down. They're still playing with a tremendous sense of urgency.
Fires one high and deep. He's got it all right. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. They go back to work in the final period of this one. On the run, it's Berry. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And a nice Nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
The Longhorns are flying down the field. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
To the air on 2nd down. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This offense has struggled to get any rhythm going, and the only success they've had is throwing to this guy, so no question here in the 2nd half. They're going to try to do that more often, but the defense knows it. Nice job there in coverage.
Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I get it. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie game. I need to go out and make a play offensively. But I tell you what, I'm going to be on the sideline now after that interception. As a quarterback, I'm like, please, defense, please go out there and bail me out. Give me another opportunity to go take the lead and win this ball.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Makes the grab, it's Humphreys. Turning it on! Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
Running back searching for a hole. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. He's got the tight end. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Oh, got some room, made it to the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is speed. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick.
There he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Texas. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? You want to go for it? It's your decision.
75 yards on the touchdown drive. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Finds his man, it's Lockett. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Man, the clock is not our friend right now. The first down stops it. That is great. We got to get some chunk yardage plays, make some hay while this clock's running out.
And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down.
Well, bad news, he didn't get the first down there. The good news, though, he got out of bounds, stopped the clock. They still have one timeout, so there's a lot of time still in this 2-minute situation to march down the field and get a score.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Lockett. Touchdown, Wolverines! They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
He gets it into the end zone for the 2 to push that lead out to 7. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. To the air on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Really nice job there by the safety back in the middle of the field. You see his range and the speed. He's able to close on the ball and then knock it away. Nice play.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You could tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Rebels of UNLV. Take it away, broadcast team.
So here comes the Michigan offense. He wants to change this route. Going to the run to start this second half. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. To the air, it's Holstein. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
Makes the grab. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
I tell you, if you're going to throw it to the perimeter of the field against zone coverage, you got to have really good anticipation at quarterback, and you saw it there. He threw that before his guy had even turned around. Accurate throw, they're able to make the play and get the first down.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They ran it on first down, now on second. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Got him downfield. At the 45 on his way. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Michigan. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house it. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. What a brain cramp. He just lost track of the play clock and gets hit with delay of game on a two-point conversion attempt. From the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Finds his tight end. It's a running room. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves him with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Taking it the other way.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Remember to play like a champion. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. To the air, it's Raiola. Trying to get behind the defense. Bends it inside the 10. Touchdown, Irish! And that one will give them the lead.
This offense is high octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
He's looking to throw. Here's a heat. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. They'll open the second half on the ground. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They feed him again. Fighting off the defender. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Got room on the return. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Man, what great discipline by this defense. They didn't sit on routes short. They take a shot down the field on 3rd and short. Questionable shot, probably. Nice job being disciplined and getting the interception.
Yeah, and just because you have the shot play called on 3rd down like that as a quarterback, that doesn't give you the freedom to just throw it down there if he's not open. I think that time he forced it into traffic, and that's why it got picked off.
And I like the direction and what this offense was doing right there. You need to go to a guy that can make you a play, and he's already showed it. He's the only one that's made a play. He's been in the end zone today. You need more big plays from this offense. It's been kind of slow. Get back to this guy.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have a favorable matchup, but the defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got more bodies over to him and forced the incompletion.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this defense has been lights out for the majority of this football game. They did give up a score to this guy, but they know who the big weapon is. They know where the quarterback is going to be looking. So here in the second half, they're going to have a plan for him, and they did on that last one.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Leaves it with the running back. Gets away from one, finds room. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Making side adjustments here. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it wasn't an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. He wants to throw it again. That's caught. It's Anderson. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Wolverines headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Here comes the heat. Man, he was going to get his jaw jacked. He got down just in time. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Looking to the big tight end. And they will score! Touchdown, Wolverines! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Man, momentum is a real thing in college football, and you're seeing it shift here in the third quarter. The defense just forced a 3-and-out. Their offense scored a touchdown the last time out. We've got a close game, but all of the momentum is square.
Converts on fourth down. Still going. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Final minute now of the third quarter. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Got his man on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Shoots it to the left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Dominated receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They've converted twice on fourth down so far. Will they make it 3? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Give to the running back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The offense changing the play. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Hemby. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The Wolverines want to move quickly. To the air, it's Holstein. Quarterback extends the play. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down.
And you just wonder if this defense now is starting to feel it a little bit. They're a bit on their heels after that fourth down play to keep this drive going. Someone's going to have to step up here and stop the bleeding. They're only up.
He's loose. Nice move there. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pressure coming. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the fourth quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with those tight ends in the back end. Nice job understanding a run was coming.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line.
And they get the completion, and they get out of bounds, which is obviously important to stop the clock. But what's really important now is it's fourth down. And that made it more manageable, but obviously the clock is not as important as making sure you get this fourth down conversion.
Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And it's such a good job by this defense. This offense is trying to find a spark, trying to get back in this football game. They're trying to be aggressive. The defense answers, and now you put your offense in a beautiful position to go out, execute a really good drive, and put a little distance between the other squad.
Second and 10 from their own 1, and they must take care of the football. Standing in his own end zone, looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on third and short. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll haul it in right around the logo. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
And the Wolverines with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw. It's Holstein. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, this defense has had the QB's number all game long. One of the reasons why is because this cornerback, when he's on an island, he's winning the 50-50 balls, and he's not letting anything get thrown over his head downfield. Great job in coverage, disguising what he's doing and knocking balls away.
It's a seam wide open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Man, this is a big third down coming up. What is this offense going to lean on? They've tried the run, they've tried the pass. Hasn't been great. They've got to put something together here trailing the fourth quarter.
Under fire. And they can't make the play on third down.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up fourth down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
Into the end zone for a touchdown, and now just 1 point away from a tie.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, hope for overtime, or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for two right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Berry. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Yeah, it's hard. This is the hardest time. You got to have plays and you got to have scripts because you know they're sitting back with all the DBs on the field in a dime package playing pass. How can we get first downs? How can we complete passes and get out of bounds to try to save some of this clock as we move the ball down the field?
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Going for the big play. Incomplete. The final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. Play of the first possession of OT. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some...
He's going for a big play downfield. Catch it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown by the Irish. They take the lead here in overtime.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had to look defensively philosophy that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Ball squirts out. Got enough space. Touchdown, Michigan. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're not going to mess around. They'll go for 2 and the win right here. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Pocket breaking down. They didn't make it. Pushed all the chips to the middle of the table for the 2-point try, and they get nothing.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Pirates of East Carolina. Take it away, broadcast team.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. To the air, it's Bailey. Here's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Flying out to the left. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Wolverines. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads it downfield. Snags it down the right side. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Baylor Bears. Sick 'em, Bears. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Slips a tackle and he's got room. Touchdown, Michigan! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the third. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
But you can't say enough about how good this defense has done, slowing down one of the top 5 backs statistically in the entire country. Nowhere for him to go. We're in the third quarter, but just remember, it only takes 1. This guy is a home run waiting to happen, and because of that, the offense is going to keep giving him the ball.
And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one.
QBs like this are so hard to defend. They know what you're doing, and they're getting the ball out fast. They knew they had the corner.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Makes the grab at the 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Holstein. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Lockett. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Got a little space. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
The Bears want to crank the tempo. He'll ride his man on the option. He breaks a tackle. Turning on the Jets. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Baylor! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
The running back is going to get the long touchdown run on the stats, but the option was run beautifully. How about the timing down the line of scrimmage? A perfect pitch, and the running back takes it and does the rest. That's why this offense is hard to stop. So many options on so many plays.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quarterback making checks. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. Smash. Wide open spaces. Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and he's gone.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the 3rd. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain.
And the ball is free on the pitch. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And the Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the wideout.
And as a quarterback, you know when you're throwing a corner route, the football is going to travel a long distance, so you've got to have great timing. You've got to get the ball out of your hands before the receivers come out of his break. You've also got to put a lot of air under the pass so the wide receiver can locate it. You can tell this quarterback has thrown a ton of these routes in practice.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
They'll run behind the big guys on the right. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try the right side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. He rifles one deep to the left. Makes a grab for a big play. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Red pass, it's complete. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
Nose is ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
That just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute it.
The give to the back. Some hard running there.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Buckeyes of Ohio State. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
They'll open the second half with a run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
Makes the grab. It's Hemby. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, you could tell if the QB wants to run, he's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a 4th quarter game.
Turning it on! Touchdown, Michigan! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them. And you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That's caught. It's Pena. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Rushes on him. He's got it along the sideline. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Throws to the tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've got a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He's got it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. He'll set up to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fitted in the window for the score.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And tackled there by the defense.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
They go to the ground, finding an escape route. Oh, out of space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
They're going to ride this running back. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Touch pass to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Fires to the tight end.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw again. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. DB's right up on the receivers. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this defense has an opportunity to close this one out, right? Like, it's in the 4th quarter. You got the lead, a few more stops, and it's dub time. So pinning your ears back, rushing the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable is definitely job number 1.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's at this point of the game where you've got to have great pass protection if you're going to come back and win. You're only down 1 possession here. You need to give this guy time. They just weren't able to do it on that last one. That's why it's incomplete.
Fires to the big fella. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
He just couldn't squirt his way in for the 2, and it's still a 5-point game here in the 4th quarter. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Under fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Fights off a defender. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. This quarterback part of their running game. Short gain on the play before he slides. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, he leads it with the back. Showing off the arm. Continues to fight for yards. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short front.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Here's a heat. Fires to the tight end. Just feeding his pants to the defense as he gets it to the 36.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get 1st downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
There he goes. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds, and now the offense trying to score one late. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the red zone, looking for a space. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
With this situation in the game trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try and save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field.
Touchdown, Wolverine! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
I know it hasn't always been pretty for this guy throughout the course of the game, but David, he has shown tremendous mental toughness. He just keeps going back on the field, and he keeps taking his shots. He looked really good on that last drive throwing the football, and now gives his team the lead.
And he has struggled. That's his first passing touchdown. But in the moment when his team needed it the most, in a 2-minute drill when it's the hardest, he puts it together, goes down the field, and takes the lead for his football team.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. To throw, it's Madsen. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation if they're going to get the win.
Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. The tag. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on their great return to improve this field position.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, and you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of the DB. Nice job by the defense.
Syracuse will kick off and will be underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The give to the back. At the 35, he's got room. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Past the 30. It's a running room. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Orange. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you can see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. On the run, it's Hemby. He's loose. It's a seam wide open. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get to the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a...
He'll take a deep shot here. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on fourth down in their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Michigan. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
How about that, man? Fourth down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
This quarterback feels like he's spiraling a little bit right now. Of course, he threw the pick on the last drive. That last throw should have been picked up. Thanks to the defender dropping it, the offense is still on the field. And if you're this quarterback, you've got to settle yourself down. You better do it quickly.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Syracuse right back at it. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He'll get a fresh set of down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Looking to pass, it's Green. Extending the play. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. And off from the shotgun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Going right and going deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Stopped just across midfield at the 49, but not before he forces the turnover and sets up this offense.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a gap. It's Emby. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football. You can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gather maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Rides the back on the option to give. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Syracuse right back at it.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Catch in the middle. It's Brown. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
The short hands, it's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Green. Grab near the marker, it's Johnson. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls in.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Cuse. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll try the run. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. And the Wolverines in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Caught near the sticks. It's Lockett. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the 1st down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Discards it with the stiff arm. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this 1st half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Got a man. It's Humphries. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. To the air, it's Green. And the timing just a hair off. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Eyes nothing downfield, flips it out to his back. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. One more snap coming before halftime. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Pressure coming. Throw toward the sidelines is caught, but it's out of bounds and incomplete. Second down coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The Wolverines will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Syracuse right back at it.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be fourth down.
Well, you get the incompletion there on third down. You've still got a half of football basically to play. Do you trust your defense down one possession to get it back to give you a shot? If you don't, then you've got to stay out there and you've got to go for this, and you've got to dial up your best play to stay on the field.
Looking for a deep man. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
That play call to me just felt a little desperate by this team. At this juncture in the game, second half, obviously they're down, but to go for it in that area of the field, I just don't know if they have a lot of faith and hope in their defense of getting any more stops. The problem now, because you didn't get it, you're giving your opponent...
Just got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverine. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
You become a really good football coach when you got guys like that you can hand it to. Look at him, break tackles and shows you the speed to run away from the defense. Jesse, he is an absolute nightmare.
That's a great point, David. You don't have to scheme this guy up perfectly, which means you don't have to have everybody accounted for blocking, because he'll make them miss or he'll break tackles. And then you're right. Once you get into the open field, it's not just physical running, but how about the ability to hit the jets and take it the distance?
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun. Give on the inside. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield. It's Green. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Got to give the defense credit here, because they came out here in the second half with the goal of putting the clamps on this passing attack, and they have not allowed a completion yet in the 3rd quarter. This offense has thrown it time and time again. Nothing there.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's caught. It's Smith. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Humphries. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Wants to throw on first down. He's looking deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, I like the idea by the offensive play caller here. You're trying to get aggressive. You're trying to find a chunk play, but that time, QB and receiver can't hook up.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job on the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
To the air, it's Green. Gonna let it fly. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Syracuse. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He found some really good running room on that one. It just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. this drive and snap it from the 44. He wants to change this route. They'll give it to the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Michigan.